Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what does your aura color reveal about your beauty. This is not a gender specific reading. You can also watch more than one pile if you feel called to. Take the message as it resonates. Not every single message is for you. And it's slightly different style of reading that I'm doing. I'm using the cards in a different way as well. So I hope it resonates with you. And again, keep in mind, not every, because sometimes I read comments and people are like, oh, 80% reading resonated, or I don't know. The thing is, it's not a personal reading, so it's not gonna resonate 100%. That's like a given. Though sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. Some people say it felt like a personal reading, but more often than not, a general reading will have messages for multiple people, especially with pile number one. And I feel like maybe more people might be picking this one. And I also, when I was pulling the cards, I got this energy of purple color. That's why I went with the purple crystal. It matches the card right here. But I was getting strong green vibes also from this pile. So some of your guys picking this pile, your aura color could be purple or this light white sort of a color as well. I'm getting white light for pile number one, but also green. So some of you could identify with having a green color aura. For others, it could be purple or white. With other piles, it was more specific. That's why I feel maybe multiple people picking this pile. Let's start the reading. We have Sahasrara. This is the crown chakra. That's why we see the imagery here on the crown. And the Bij mantra is Om. We have pranayama. This is the yogic technique of controlling your breath. This is basically breathing exercises that you do. It heals you from the inside. Something I do and I recommend to every single person, no matter what sort of a disease that you might have, you can find a pranayam that will help counter it. So it's really good for health, and it can even feel like exercise. Okay, it really builds up your stamina. We have Rajas here. This is one of the gunas, Rajas, Tamas, Sattva. So you got Rajas, which is why I was getting Mercury vibes. Why? Because we got this green color. Secondly, we have Rajas here, and the two planets that are Rajasic are Venus and Mercury. That's why I was getting white color also, because we connect white color with Venus, also with Moon. But here we have Rajas, so clearly speaking about white and green here. And purple also. So different messages. Take the one that resonates with you. Pile number one's beautiful about you is you could be someone, pile number one, who takes care of themselves. With the Venus and Mercury showing up, you maintain your beauty, you put effort behind it. You're also someone who's go-getter. You could be very charming, by the way. So your appearance, you make yourself look your best version. Your beauty, you could have special, I feel, physical features. Mercury and the guna itself of Rajas is about activity, effort, being passionate about something, putting efforts towards something. That's why I feel like you could be someone who's put together, and you educate yourself on things, and you always want to look your best. You're someone who might also enjoy getting compliments. Some of you could be creative souls also. And I feel like maybe you're blessed by the divine, because here we have the crown chakra that's activated. So I feel like whatever messages that you get from spirit, maybe your spirit guides are very active with you. They constantly guide you. You listen to them and you follow their instructions. You follow the hunches or instincts that you get, pile number one. And it leads to prosperity for you. So what is it? Aura color revealing about your beauty is the fact that first of all, you could be gifted to begin with. You're beautiful, pile number one. Secondly, I also feel like you could be someone who puts a lot of effort. So you make yourself look more polished and more beautiful. Also on the side, I'm noticing we have the first house. See, so there's an attention to detail. There is an importance that's given to the looks or your beauty, or how you look, how you present yourself. You're naturally charming. You could be the one out of the four piles who gets the most compliments as well. I'm getting pile number 1. What people see and the impression you give, it's important to you. It could be part of your life purpose also, your profession maybe, your beauty, your aura, the way you perceived, your image, especially your face. So I get that. You could be more in the public eye, or there's more energy here in pile number 1 compared to the other 3 piles. That's why I feel you could be the most good looking, but it's also a little bit of effort that you're putting. It's not coming effortlessly for every single person picking this pile. There's also this channeled energy from divine. They're gifting you, or attention to detail, charm that I'm picking up. Let's keep going. We have Aquarius here as well. Some of you could have Aquarius ascendant or placements in Aquarius. See, this also speaks about having a following. So you could be maybe teaching other people also how to become their best version, how to look more beautiful, more presentable. You're naturally gifted with it. The energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So pile number 1, you could be someone who could have a following on the internet, or you could gather a following. People are naturally drawn towards you. They want to know your secrets. They're interested in you. With Rajas, it's also a bit of that fiery sort of energy that's coming through. So it speaks about passion. So you're a passionate person. People also find that you're very passionate about everything. You're full of passion, full of fire. I said fashion, so maybe fashionable also. You inspire people, I feel. I think a lot of you picking this pile, people feel inspired by your effort that you put in, or how good you look, that they also want to work on themselves. So you have a rippling effect on other people, and you can also either guide them, teach them, or you inspire them. So you have a positive impact on other people. Here we have determination, number 16. You're a trendsetter. You're not a trend follower. We see here salmon swim against the tide. So they're different. You have a unique perspective on life, perspective on things, but maybe perspective on beauty also. What is beautiful? So I think the message here is to share your wisdom, share your knowledge. You have a lot of wisdom. Here we have divine wisdom, number 36. See, I was getting that energy. You're divinely guided by your spirit guides. And you have a lot of wisdom, lots of knowledge. And like I said, you educate yourself, you study, you become better, you put efforts in. Hardworking person. Your aura that also comes off to other people is more serious, where people take you more seriously. Some of you could also look quite young, because Venus and Mercury is young energy. So a lot of people might look at you and feel like, oh, this person must be younger. Or you look very ageless sort of beauty, classic beauty as well. That's what I'm getting. Here we have the ocean. Your eyes could be very beautiful. We have the self. See here again, the aura color, it's hard to pick one. That's why we got all these colors here. The rainbow energy, I think we also associate that with, or maybe it's just purple with Sahasrara, I'm not sure. But the thing is, think of the color white. The white color contains all the colors in it. So your aura could be light, and light is what attracts people towards it. That's why people are naturally drawn towards you. You could have a following, like I said. Even these images kind of look similar. Maybe placements in Pisces, Aquarius. Beautiful eyes, captivating people's attention. People notice you. Their eyes are on you, pile number 1. So make it count. You should have a good message for people. You should encourage people. You can really inspire them. You can teach them. You can learn from them as well. And coming back to this card right here, your aura could be white. It's very light. People are drawn towards it. You channel it. You have a special wisdom, special blessings from your spirit guides. And some of you, it could even be green. So green, purple, I don't know which. It depends when I make the thumbnail, what I will go with for pile number 1. Maybe I might pick a image that's green, or maybe purple. I'm not sure. Let's see. Or could be even white actually, maybe. Let's see. Here, next up we have blooming. So it's that energy of glowing. See, we're picking up so much blue also here. So all the colors are coming in. We have Eos light, like I said, full of light, and white color also. It makes me think of white color. And angel here. Angel that's guiding you, right? So your spirit guides are making you more beautiful. Maybe you've been lately manifesting more beauty, more attraction, looking more attractive. Something along those lines. You're glowing up, pile number 1. I can definitely see that in your energy. People are drawn towards you. Here also, I didn't notice that before. Here we have the flame. Here also we have the lantern. This is giving me hermit energy, Virgo energy a little bit. The virgin that we associate with Virgo. Someone very beautiful and pure. See, we connect the white color with Virgo also. Purity, innocence, naivety. And looking for questions. You know, having questions and looking for the answers for them. That's your energy. Maybe you've been manifesting. Maybe you've been trying to glow up. Something about your... See, working on yourself. I didn't notice that. The keyword self. You've been very focused on yourself. Ocean. Going to the deep waters to look for answers. And ocean here also can signify having a depth of knowledge. So you have a lot of wisdom to share. Lots of knowledge. Whether it comes to just how you dress, what looks good on you, or how to carry yourself, how to speak, how to walk, all that. You know, you look very presentable and beautiful. And it's something that I think your life purpose also, beyond just the beauty. When you connect with people, people feel light. They feel inspired. They feel inspiration because your energy is light. And it's full of passion also. So you might, when people come in contact with you, they might feel a desire to move or work or do something about their life. They feel that inspiration coming off of you. And they might also naturally be drawn towards you, asking you questions, very curious about you, very interested in you, pile number 1. So your aura is so light that people are naturally drawn towards it, but you don't take other people's energy, because think of the white color. Black is the color that absorbs light. Black is the color that if you wear a lot of black, you will take other people's energies onto you. But if you wear a lot of white, you will reflect that energy back. Other people's energies don't affect you as much. Okay, that's why wearing white is quite good. So if you get negatively impacted by people, if you have energy vampires or people like that, people with heavy energy, you should wear a lot of white to avoid that energy. So this is you. People come in contact with you, they learn something from you, they feel inspired, but you don't get affected by their energy. Yeah, that's the message. To finish the reading off, I've pulled a couple of cards. Here we have Mars in Capricorn, Pisces Moon. So I'll show you the cards. You can read them, pause the video, read them. Okay, these could be advice for you. I just wanted to pull from this deck. I don't like reading it out loud, so you can do that for yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And if you like my work, you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. You can watch the ads in the videos. You can watch the videos for longer. I just posted the February predictions late last night, so you can watch that if you're interested. And if you want to book a personal with me, all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Let me start the reading. This is a general reading. Take what resonates. Sometimes people get confused and they feel like, oh, this thing didn't resonate, this thing didn't resonate. It's not a personal reading. It's a general reading. There will be things that will not resonate. Take the message that helps you, heals you. Ignore what you don't connect with. This reading is not gender specific. You can watch more than one pile if you feel called to. And I'm doing this slightly differently than I usually do my reading. So I hope you guys enjoy it, something different. This is the card you chose. We have Vishuddha, which is the throat chakra. Here we see the hands in front of the throat, and also the Bija mantra is hum. And the blue color, which we associate with throat chakra. Some of you, if you want to empower your throat chakra, eat a lot of blue colored food. It doesn't have, but don't go for artificial coloring, of course. So blueberries, maybe even blackberries. What are the blue colored foods? I can't think of anything else besides blueberries. Something that's naturally blue. But anyway, next one is Kapha dosh. If you're aware, the 3 doshas. Pitta, Kapha, Vata. I'm actually very interested in making a course on this, Ayurveda course, because I've studied it quite a bit and I've done a course myself. and it can really heal your health. So if anyone's interested, let me know. I would love to do that on the 3 doshas. But you have kapha, which is interesting because with this energy I would associate vata, but you got kapha. Kapha is heavier dosh, where people who can put on weight very easily, they find it hard to lose weight. So you could be someone, maybe if you have curves, they add to your beauty, they add to your glow. You could also be someone who might not be most active. I've noticed kapha people, they don't work out a lot, or they like sleeping quite a bit. So you could be someone, maybe you get some connection with sleeping, maybe some vivid dreams or spirit communicating to you through your dreams. People who are slightly stubborn, people who make commitments, take time to make commitments but follow through. So dependable person. I'm getting a little bit of Saturn and Mercury energy here, because Mercury, we naturally connect with communication, and Saturn, the blue color, is associated with Saturn. And also I think specifically sky blue is, I think, the color of Pisces. So some of you could have that. But anyway, I only pull 2 cards here. Let's take these 2 as well. We have Capricorn, 8th house. Okay, so you could have Capricorn placements, you could have Scorpio placements in your chart. So what am I saying here? You could be someone who, if you dress in very natural styles, you would look very beautiful, like someone who wears natural jewelry or bohemian style or something about nature. I'm picking up randomly, it's coming through. I'm also seeing this seashell here, wearing breathable materials, going for, let's say, cotton or linen instead of synthetic clothes. That looks better, where the clothes kind of shape your body. But overall, firstly, you could have blue aura color, that's quite strongly coming through. Here we have the color blue itself. Then we have Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. Saturn has the color blue and black. Okay, so I'm getting blue very strongly for pile number 2. That could be your aura color. I feel like, what does your aura color reveal about your beauty? It's coming through with your speech. When people talk to you, first of all, you could have very beautiful voice. Okay, you could have Taurus placements, you could have planets sitting in the 2nd house, 2nd lord sitting very favorably in your chart. So that gives good voice. It's not just the quality of your voice or what it sounds like, it's the way you speak. So you could have great communication skills, you could have amazing cadence, you could have amazing vocabulary, something about you, your accent. So people could compliment your speech quite a lot. And beyond just the speech, it's your charm. It really comes through with your voice and the things that you talk about. So it's also speaking about your mind. So your beauty is connected with your mind, the way your mind works. You could also be humorous. Maybe you have an amazing sense of humor, maybe a dark sense of humor with 8th house. And the ideas, whatever you think, the way you talk, people love spending time with you, people love connecting with you and talking to you. Okay, so that is a big part of your beauty. It's what you offer beyond just the looks. Some of you could be tall as well, I'm getting. And I'm also getting body. I don't know why. Body and hair. Those could be things that you get compliments on. You also have this ability to make a place in people's heart, because this one is 8th house is connected with longevity. We have Saturn, which is a slow moving planet, and Kapha itself is heavier, so it doesn't move that easily. So you could be someone, you create an impact on people, and people want to be a part of your life. They want to hold on to you for a long time. So commitment, actually, I'm drawn towards the rings. And you could also be someone where people might ask you out, or people might look up to you as a partner that they would want. So many messages here. Let's keep going. We have next up love, number 18. We have 17, 18 together. Inner child. Some of you could look younger than your age. Maybe you have those features that we associate with kids, maybe like round eyes, or maybe fat cheeks or something. I don't know, you could look younger. Doesn't have to be. And some of you, if you have gray hair, maybe that looks nice on you, salted pepper, whatever look that you have. But maybe platinum blonde, some of you like to rock that. Here also we have lighter hair. And I think you're someone authentic. Maybe you're someone, if you get gray hair, you just wear it out. It's like a bold statement that you make with your beauty that people really like. You're not trying to impress people. I think that's your energy, pile number 2. You're not trying to impress people, and that is what impresses people. We have love here. You have the natural ability to make people feel loved. You make people feel understood, taken care of. And so your beauty is coming from who you are as a person and the things that you say. It's definitely coming through with your speech, your voice, your ideas, the way you think, your thought process. And you connect with people's inner child. You could bring healing to other people, I feel. You could be some sort of a healer, pile number 2. So your aura is such that people are drawn towards you. You heal them in a way. And you make a home in their heart. You take up space in their heart. This is nice. Love. A lot of people have a lot of love for you, and people could fall in love with you also after getting to know you, spending time with you, and after being a part of your life for a long time. You could, wow, I didn't catch this message before, but yeah, you got the mentor and the mystic, which is funny. In this deck, whenever I pull either of these cards, I think of the other card. I'm like, do I have 2 cards or is this the same thing? But yeah, we have 2 different cards. The mystic, like I said, you could be some sort of a healer. You could have beautiful eyes also. I'm seeing 2 eyes here, and I keep seeing butterflies. Here also we have butterflies. Look, butterflies here, butterfly here. So this is clearly speaking about the fact that you bring a transformation in people, especially people who are looking for some sort of healing. You bring the light back to the source. You could be a mystic, you could be a light worker. Your beauty is your ability to heal people. And you have a lot of love to give. You could be an empath. You understand people's emotions. You know how to heal them. Maybe a psychologist or so. I'm not sure. But here we have mentor. With the owl, you have great intuition. Like I said, you could be a light worker, but you have amazing intuition. And mentor, you guide people, especially through your voice. You teach them, you guide them, you give them great advice. You heal them with your voice, your speech. Some of you could be also, what do you call that profession? What do you call that? Motivator, life coach, or I can't think of the exact term, but something like life coach, where you inspire people. Public motivator, I can't think of, but Sanjeev Maheshwari, there's like an Indian person, Indian content creator I can think of. That sort of a job you could have, where you could speak on a public platform. And Capricorn is your natural house that we connect with career also. So maybe your career is somewhere connected with voice, speech, communication, talking to people, something along those lines. Yeah, but 8th house is also transformation. I didn't notice that before. 8th house, butterflies repeating. You transform people, you guide them. Especially maybe you heal their inner child. You allow them to accept more love into their life. Self-help, self-healing, you help people with that. We have 2 cards here that's connected with heart chakra, the green ones, and we have love here. You make people feel at home. You connect with their heart really well. You're gifted, pile number 2, in making people feel nice and comforted. Okay, you're very mature also. You have a lot of wisdom. Next up we have persistence, and we have Artemis, independence. So see, we have the blue color repeating here again. You're someone who doesn't get attached. People might get attached onto you, but it's just you guiding them, showing them the way. But you're independent, you're on your own journey, and you're helping people along the way. This card, again we have butterfly. Wow, it just keeps coming up. Interesting. Some of you could have Aquarius placements also, because we have Saturn, right? So Capricorn, Aquarius, but also I'm seeing the stars on her. You can see on her outfit a lot of stars. It's not focusing. Is it focused? So the stars make me think of Aquarius. Here we have again butterfly. So 8th house placements, Scorpio placements, you could have those. Prominent Rahu Ketu also in your chart, 1st house, 7th house. But here it's again that inner child, this young person's energy. Maybe younger people are naturally drawn towards you, pile number 2. You could be an old soul who attracts young souls, or people who are looking for healing. You're a natural healer. But same energy here, this young looking person. So beauty is, you could also be feminine, you could be someone with beautiful eyes. You have this approachable sort of beauty, like very nurturing, maybe feminine also, pile number 2. You could have certain features that make you seem unassuming or simple or approachable or sweet and kind. This is your beauty. So your aura is that of a healer. You heal people, and the way people perceive you is someone beautiful, someone nice, someone kind, someone gentle. It's beyond just looks. It's your character that people make assumptions about, and positive assumptions. So I hope the message is clear. To finish the reading off, I pulled just a couple of extra cards that you can take as advice if they resonate. We have Libra Sun here. This is debilitated Sun. So someone who guides other people, someone who lets go of the ego. Exalted Sun, which is Sun in Aries. These people will have the biggest egos, and it doesn't have to be negative, but these people are very focused on themselves. They want to be perceived a certain way. They crave a lot of respect. But a Libra Sun is more diplomatic. It's a people, like, not people pleaser, but someone who's there for the people, who's there to serve the people. So someone who thinks about other people, bows down, lets go of the ego. So that's your energy. Libra Sun, we have Capricorn Sun also. This is not exalted, but directional strength. Sun in the 10th house. Sun does really well. So you have a good sense of self. Like I said, you don't need other people. Other people need you, and you're really good with that. So it's that energy of just working, focused on your work, focused on your dharma, focused on your duty and nothing else. Doing the right thing, righteous person. So you can read these cards, take it as advice if they resonate. Okay, you can pause and read them. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, you can watch the ads on the videos, you can watch the videos for longer. You can join the membership. I just yesterday posted February predictions, so that might be something you're interested in. And if you want to book a personal with me, all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what does your aura color reveal about your beauty. It's more of an intuitive approach I'm taking to the reading today. Pulled different decks that I usually don't use and doing it differently. So I hope it resonates with you. And remember, not every single message is for you. Sometimes I read comments where people say this didn't resonate, this didn't resonate. It's not a personal reading. It's not meant to resonate 100%. So keep that in mind. Okay, take what resonates, whatever that gives you healing or makes you feel good. That's your message. And also, this reading is not gender specific. Anyone can watch it. You can also watch more than one pile if you feel called to. So let's start. This is pile number 3. This is the card you chose. We have Manipura Chakra. This is the solar plexus chakra. The Bij mantra is Ram. Okay. Yellow color is significant. So I feel like maybe Sun could be prominent in your chart. But more than anything else, it's Jupiter. Jupiter is associated with yellow color. The day of Thursday also, it's connected with Jupiter. That's why a lot of Hindus, you would notice, they wear yellow on Thursdays. They even worship the banana tree, which is associated with Jupiter. But anyway, coming back to the card, your aura could be yellow. If it's not yellow, it could be orange, I feel. And I'm getting prominent Jupiter in your chart or prominent Sun. Sun is associated with orange color. Mars is red, which is going to be pile number 4th. Okay, so your solar plexus chakra is activated. This tells me you're a positive person. Why people like you? It's because you're positive. Jupiter. So Jupiter being prominent, that means you could have Sagittarius ascendant, you could have Pisces ascendant, you could have Jupiter sitting in the 1st house, or whatever your ascendant lord is, it could be sitting with Jupiter. Okay, even maybe Jupiter in the 7th. So you have this positive energy. You're someone who has the traits of a Jupiter, the Jupiter characteristics in you, which is you're a natural teacher, you can teach people, you can guide people, you could be spiritual, you could be religious, you could have good ideas, you could have great morals, you're very much someone who's sharing, let's say, talking about the deeper things in life, philosophy of life, what's the purpose of life, these sort of things you like to talk about, think about. Not frivolous talks. You're also positive, where you might not gossip about other people, or you might not say bad things about people behind their back. You're very righteous that way, and you're also not interested in those things. You could be highly creative, which is something we see from the fifth house. Jupiter is the natural significator for the fifth house. Fifth house is connected with children, our creativity, things that we love, things that we create. Okay, so for some of you, this is giving Empress energy also, creative person, fertile person. And where does creativity comes from? It's the solar plexus chakra. So it's activated in your chart, or in your body, I should say, because the chakras are in the body. You're a creative person. You're naturally meant to create things, whether it's something with your work, hobbies. You could be a performer. This could be even about children, someone who would make a great father or mother. Fifth house here, so not surprised. I didn't even look it over, but fifth house energy is very strong here, where you have fun, romance, and create things you're proud of. This is fifth house energy. See, we see a painter, we see a couple also. You could be very loving, you could be very romantic, you could be very charming, you know how to please people, you know how to attract people towards you. You could be someone who maybe dates a lot, or relationships, you could be good at them, or especially attracting people towards you, you could be good at that. Or the message here is, people are interested in you. When they look at you from far away, they notice a person, wow, and they are impressed by you, because you're authentic, you're expressive, you're positive, your energy is very likable. People look at you and they feel like, wow, this person's so positive, this person is so bright, they're full of ideas, they're full of life. Or some people might look at you and feel, even if you're introvert, they might feel, oh, this person's so wise, or this person is never talks bad about people, they're so nice and they have good character, they're so righteous. That sort of energy I'm getting. And you could be good with kids also. Fifth house is connected with kids, children. Maybe children and pets are naturally drawn towards you because your aura is so good. Why are animals and kids drawn towards other people? They can see the aura, they can pick up the aura, they can pick up other people's energy on the first impression, and your is the energy where everyone's drawn towards you. Whereas I think it was pile number 1 where they were beautiful, because this reading is also about your aura as well as beauty. So pile number 1 was beautiful, everyone was drawn towards them because they are beautiful. With this, it's your energy that most living beings are fond of you. Here also I'm seeing this orb, looks like an orb. So your energy is very enticing, pile number 3. It's very good. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have peace, number 31. See, you're a peaceful person. You don't like drama, you don't like confrontation, you don't like competition, you don't like fighting. This is why Jupiter struggles in the 6th house of natural competition, which is where Mars thrives. Mars is the warrior, the fighter, the army person, someone who's fighting at the battleground. They like competition, they like fighting. Jupiter is the exact opposite. Jupiter wants peace. So you're a peaceful person. When I see the lotus, it also makes me it has deep spiritual connotation. You should look up what does lotus mean in the Hindu context, because in Hinduism and even in India, the national flower is lotus. But the symbology repeats a lot in Hinduism, because I see a lot of gods and goddesses carrying the lotus flower. And that's why I keep a lot of lotus here. And I also have Anuradha Nakshatra. Anyone who has Pusha or Anuradha will be naturally drawn towards the lotus, or specifically flowers in general. Pusha itself means flower. But in the Vedic context, when you think of flower, the first thing you think is lotus. You don't think of any other flower. So here we see a white lotus. It's speaking about a person with the spiritual wisdom. It makes me think of Lord Buddha also, Gautam Buddha. We always think of him sitting on a lotus. Actually, a lot of Hindu gods, even Brahma, Lakshmi, she's standing on a lotus. So lotus is very significant here. It tells me that you could be a person who's gone through a journey, because we think of a lotus rising, the stem rising to the top. It's a journey. And secondly, it's speaking about Lotus rises in muddy water. So whatever life circumstances, you can rise above if you follow the right path, if you're spiritual. So this is your energy where you're very authentic. You want to live your life on your own terms. Your energy is very inspiring to other people, enticing. They want to be more like you. They want to be at peace with who they are and what they want. They want to, you have it all figured out. You have a lot of wisdom. You can guide other people also. I feel here we have rebirth number 2 with the butterfly. So yeah, this is going back to the transformation with the lotus. Maybe you've had certain difficult life experiences and they shaped you in a wonderful person. You don't hold resentment. You don't hold hatred in your heart. You could be someone, because the thing is with wise people, where does the wisdom come from? Difficult life experience, right? A person born with a silver spoon, everything is handed to them, life is easy. How much experience are they going to have? How resilient are they going to be? So you could be someone who's been through some stuff, but it's made you a better person for it. And I also feel like this energy of transformation where people who come in contact with you, they change as well. They might become more peaceful. They might become more spiritual. They might ask you, hey, teach me about these things. Philosophy of life, spirituality, any of these things. So you could have a big impact on other people. I think you influence people really well. They get naturally influenced by you. Some of you could have Scorpio placements. Why? Because Lotus grows in the muddy waters of Scorpio. Scorpio is the water we connect with, the stagnant water. We do have here an ocean, which is more of Pisces. But transformation here, the butterfly, and transformation is naturally connected with Scorpio, and Anuradha Nakshatra falls in Scorpio. So I'm getting Scorpio a little bit. Maybe some of you have Jupiter, or as I'm saying it, Jupiter or Sun in Scorpio. I'm realizing it's my placement. I have Jupiter and Sun in Scorpio. And I actually have specifically Sun in Anuradha. Anyway, coming back to the reading. This is nice energy. You could be a guide to other people. And it's more than, pile number 2 was guiding people, motivating them. This pile is more of living your life on your own terms, and that by default inspires other people. And you also give good advice, I feel. But you're more of a creative person. It's about creativity for you. It's not exactly, let's say pile number 2 was more one-on-one interaction with other people. This pile is more about just living your life on your own terms, following your passion, and inspiring people along the way. That's what I'm getting. We have here shapeshifter. We have the riddle. So it's like you have these questions that you're trying to find the answers for. Riddle. Trying to find the deep answers, answers to the deep questions of life. What is happiness? What is the life purpose? Why are we here? Who is God? What is God? All these things. So you're this person who's naturally curious. And you're also a little hard to read. That's why people are more interested in you, because they're like, who is this person and what are they all about? You're kind of a riddle. Okay, here also we have shapeshifter, which tells me you have all these different sides where people feel like, okay, I feel like now I understand pile number 3. Then you give them something else. And they're like, whoa, what? What's going on? Shapeshifter. Multi-talented person also. Like I said, creative person. You could pick up an endeavor. You could finish that, find something else that inspires you. So you're always meant to follow your heart. Pile number 3, your life purpose is just creating. It could be something else. It could keep on changing. 11:11 on the timer. So you could have multiple careers. Some of you could have Jupiter retrograde also, I feel. You could have multiple talents, or you could be someone who's, if you're doing a particular job, you could do everything by yourself. It's making me think of Satyajit Ray. He was like an Indian director. I think he was the director, he was the writer, he did everything. I think he did the editing also. And at some point, because he used to do everything by himself, so it was very easy and quick to turn around the movie. But what would take time was the music. So eventually what he decided, okay, I get everything done very quickly, but the music people take too long. I think he started doing the music in-house as well. So I don't know why I randomly thought of him. But someone who can do multiple things. Okay. This is how people see you. Jack of all trades, or a person who can, if they have any sort of issue, they'll come to pile number 3. They know you'll handle it. And you can unravel any sort of riddle also. But you are hard to read yourself. Your intentions, your motivations. And also because you're so philosophical that people might not understand you. They're like, what is this person talking about? Because they're not that broad-minded. Okay? Some of you, maybe your name starts with R. Maybe I should have mentioned it in the other 2 piles also. Pile number 1 was A. Pile number 2 was, I think, H. This is R. Anyway, here we have math, justice, and R, utter got, how do you say that? I can't say that. Balance. We have Pisces energy, Libra energy. Okay, you could have these in your chart. Justice oriented person. Libra is also sometimes I do connected with independence and a person who's like business oriented, someone who can do something on their own. And balance, you need to strike a balance. You're also a balanced person. You're not the sort of person, if let's say someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, this thing happened to me, I'm so upset, I'm down bad, this and that. You're someone who can give them good advice, but you also don't hold on to their energy. You don't let other people's energies affect you too much. If that's not the case, you need to work on this. Be very balanced, lost in your own world, like this mermaid is in the water. This is nice. You're a justice oriented person. You're also very just, where you treat people fairly. You're not biased, and you have amazing discernment. You're always logical. You don't have that energy where someone, let's say a friend comes up to you and they're like, hey, this happened to me. You will call them out if they're in the wrong. So your beauty is your honesty. Okay. It's your intellectual abilities also. It's your creativity more than anything. And you're a naturally creative person, pile number 3. Positive person. People feel happy and light in your energy. They feel happy. You're also, if you're a Jupiter oriented person, if let's say you're a tarot reader, person comes to you, asks you for a reading. If you give the reading, a Jupiter oriented person gives the reading, the client will feel happy. Even if nothing has changed, no matter what they tell, what is the message, irrespective of the message of the reading, person will feel happier. Because a Jupiter oriented person has the natural ability to make other people feel positive. So this is your beauty, pile number 3. I hope this resonates. To finish the reading off, I pulled a couple of cards just for advice. We have Mars in Virgo, Mars in Taurus. So Mars coming out twice. You can pause and read these cards. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It was slightly different than my usual style of readings. And yeah, that's it. If you want to support my work, you like my videos, you can watch the videos longer. You can watch the ads on the videos. You can join the membership. I just yesterday posted February predictions, so I think you guys might like that. Thank you for watching. If you want to book a personal with me, all the links will be down in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 4. Welcome to your reading today. Today I'm doing 4 groups. You can watch more than one if you feel called to. This reading is not gender specific. Anyone can watch it. And not every single message is for you. Sometimes people get confused and they're like, the reading resonated only 50%, or I only resonated with one thing. That one thing is what you were meant to hear. So keep in mind, these are general readings. These are not private readings that will resonate all the way through. So keep that in mind. Take the message that resonates, ignore the rest. And let's start the reading. This is the card you chose. We have Mooladhara. It's one card. It's one. And the Bij mantra is Lam. So some of you, maybe your name starts with L. Okay, Mooladhara. This is the base chakra, like we see the person sitting here. Base chakra. Okay, it's associated with Mars and Saturn. The red color here is speaking about Mars. So some of you, pile number 4, your aura could be red. It could even be slightly pink, I feel. Do we have pink aura? I'm getting red. Strong red with this. Mars could be prominent in your chart. You could be an Aries ascendant. You could be a Scorpio ascendant. You could have Jupiter sitting with Mars. You could have Mars sitting in the 1st house or the 7th. Mars will somehow be prominent, or Mars could have the highest degree. Mars could be debilitated or exalted. Okay. Next up we have, okay, now we definitely have two cards. We have the third house and the sixth house, which is interesting. Both are associated with Mercury. Some of you could have Mars Mercury conjunction. You could have Gemini ascendant, Virgo ascendant. It's not important, however, but I'm picking up is Mars energy, Mercury energy. That's why there could be an interaction there. Your aura color could also be green because Mercury is associated with the color green. But the interesting thing that most people would miss, especially Western astrologers, know snide on them, but I'm telling you why. You see third house, you see sixth house, you're like Mercury. But actually, in Vedic astrology, we have Mars here, which, how would you associate Mars? Some people say, okay, red color, Mars. No. Muladhara chakra itself is associated with Mars and Saturn. So we have the color, we have Mars. Then Mars is the significator, Karaka of third house, sixth house. Sorry, third house, sixth house. So see, most people will be like, oh, it's Mercury. No, actually it's Mars again coming through with these two cards, because we need a good Mars. Mars does really well in the third and the sixth, because firstly, third is self-effort. Mars is the planet that puts the most effort. It's a warrior, it's a fighter. Sixth house, competition. You're competing with people. In a way, it's the battlefield where you're fighting. So you need Mars to be a fighter. You cannot be the saint, the Jupiter, because saint will get his head cut off. You need to fight. You need to pick up the arms. You need to fight. This is a house of enemies, competition, health. Again, health, healing. You need to work out, exercise if you want good health. If you move around, your digestion will be good, naturally connected with sixth house. Okay, third house is self-effort. It's your siblings, it's your neighbors, it's short distance travel. Again, you need Mars to connect with this energy of moving, working, and learning, growing, education also. And Mars is also logic. This is connected with third house of intelligence. Okay, third house is also communication. Anyway, so overall what I'm picking up with this pile is strong Mars element. Your aura is red. You are someone where people feel slightly intimidated by you. You could be the dark feminine if you're a female. And you could come across slightly egoistic if you're a guy also, I feel. So what is the beauty? Mars is revealing about your beauty the fact that you seem like a passionate person, full of fire, fiery person, someone who would pick up a fight, someone who would debate, someone who would stand their ground, someone who's a warrior sort of a mentality. This is the energy of fourth house today, or fourth pile that I'm picking up today. And those of you who work out, who have a good body, that is a big appeal. And I'm also picking up this physical attraction that people could feel towards you. It's not just about the looks. It's not about the facial features as much. It's about your body. See, speaking of body, I look to the side and here we have the chakras being highlighted. And just looking at this image makes me think of the body. It says self-mastery number 15 adds to 6. Here we have number 7, holistic health. See, again, we have the base chakra, red color showing up. And whenever I see this card, this double helix is the symbol for Ashlesha Nakshatra, which is connected to Cancer, which is where Mars gets debilitated. So Mars energy is coming through very prominently in this pile. I feel like a lot of guys watching today's reading might pick up this color, or women who associate more with masculine energy. So it's your masculine energy, pile number 4, that attracts people towards you. It's a big part of your personality, big part of your aura. You're a natural leader. You dominate other people. You intimidate other people. You're also someone where people like that. Some people are more passive. They like to be dominated. They also like to be kind of, hold their hand and take them around, make stuff happen. Like, they just want other people to pick up the slack. They don't want to make all the decisions. It's making me think of decision fatigue. You could be a person slightly more controlling also, always wanting to be in control, always getting things your way. That's what I'm getting. You could also be a clingy person, very passionate in love, very romantic as well. Hopeless romantic sort of vibes also I'm picking up. So what is it revealing about your aura? Specifically, I'm picking your fiery nature, your passionate nature, your physically very appealing, energy that you carry. It's giving me a little bit of that Scorpio vibes, how most of the Scorpions, people say they're the most attractive or they're the most appealing. It's giving me that energy. And something about your intellect also that really impresses people. You might seem like all brawn or all beauty, but you do have brains as well. Pile number 4. And physical body very strongly coming through. This could even be your body language, the way you walk or the way you dress. Something about body, it's more dynamic than just your physical appearance. So keep that in mind. And some of you could be dancers also, I feel. Okay, here we have the warrior. See, Aries energy, very strong. And the head here being highlighted with this diamond, it tells me you have a piercing intellect. Intellect shining bright like a diamond. Some of you could have Ardha placements also. Diamond is the symbol for Ardha, and most Ardha people tend to be very, very intelligent. They have an amazing sense of humor. I've seen a lot of comedians, especially mimicry artists with Ardha placements. And also people, let's say, like engineers, especially people who are into hacking and stuff like that. Good with numbers, very analytical. And also good sense of humor. So you could have that. Pile number 4. And I think Einstein. Yeah, I was thinking of Einstein. Scientists. Yeah, scientists have Ardha placement. And Einstein had, I think, ascendant in Ardha, if I'm not wrong. So it's connected with intelligence. Your intelligence is very attractive. Your masculine nature is very attractive. Your physical body is very attractive. So these are the things that are adding to your beauty. I see a snake again here. So snakes are connected with, in a way you can say sex appeal or just this attraction. Okay, here we have the tail of the mermaid, the fish. This jewel makes me think of Chitra Nakshatra, which is one of the most beautiful nakshatras. Chitra itself is coming from the word Chitra, which means a picture. So someone who's so beautiful that you want to click a picture of them. So it's everything is a symbol, symbology. So beautiful things, we click pictures, we remember them. Okay, here again we see gems coming through. Gems are also beautiful. Assets. So pile number 4. You're beautiful. Again, I see the tail. This is again talking about the body. Some of you could have Ketu prominent in your chart because Ketu is connected with the tail of the dragon. So maybe, so Scorpio, because Scorpio is co-ruled by Mars and Ketu both. So physical body is very appealing. Your eyes could be beautiful as well, but it's more so body. And you are beautiful. And it's more so, let's say pile number 1 was classic beauty, beautiful, nice features, all of that. This is more about sex appeal, attraction, where people feel certain type of a way, they blush, or they feel chemistry, they feel sparks, or something about you, because certain people are so soft and let's say unassuming that you like them, but you don't feel that thrill, you don't feel that fear of rejection, or like you will have to fight for the person, something like that. I hope you get it. But with this pile, it's more fiery. It's like I would have to compete with this person, or this push and pull sort of dynamic, or it would really affect my ego if this person rejected me, something like that. You know, it's more fiery, it's more passionate. It's Mars and Venus coming through. So siren is the natural archetype that we connect with. Someone with crazy beauty that is calling you in, that is not good for you. So kind of like that bad boy, bad girl sort of vibe that you could carry with you. We have warrior mentality here also. So Mars is very strong with this pile. Siren is giving me more of Venus element, Mars, Venus. Okay. And I'm seeing all the chakras being activated. This is the Kundalini rising. Kundalini energy getting activated, which is something we connect with Ashlesha Nakshatra. One more thing, coming back to this. Some of you could be in the health or healing industry. I can see that holistic health, it says. But health here, a person who has good health, person who works out, person who has discipline, Mars represents discipline, person who takes care of their physical well-being. 6th house is connected with our lifestyle. So if a person wakes up early, when do they sleep, when they wake up, what are the food they're eating, it's connected with digestion. It's also physical movement. You can think physical labor or person who moves around a lot, person works out. Here also she's doing yoga. So health, the more healthy you are, pile number 4, the more beautiful you look. And I think your beauty is coming through health. You take good care of your health, you have good practices, you don't have bad habits, and because you're taking care of your inside, it's reflecting outside. You could have a glow on your skin, you could have good skin, you could have good hair, you could have good genes, DNA it's making me think of as well, or you could be blessed by your ancestors or your spirit guides also. But a big part of your beauty is coming through your self effort, which is more about your health. Ojas, we say ojas or tejas, I think it's ojas, where when you're taking care of your health, it reflects on your face, you look more attractive. Think of people who are sick, no matter how beautiful, anyone who's sick, they don't look good because the ojas is depleted. And you have a lot of ojas, and guys picking this could have like a high testosterone also, I feel. So yeah, hormones are really good, health is really good with this pile. Let's see what else we have here. Yemoja, release. We have Bran, focus. Both are mermaids. And see, we have the siren here. See, keeps on repeating. So you are the siren, you're the seductive beauty. Pile number 1 is more of that. If let's say Emilia Clarke or Monica Bellucci could be this pile also, but this is more of that Angelina Jolie, Megan Fox, someone who's even that girl, I can't remember the name, but I posted her in a thumbnail recently. But anyway, this is more of that confident beauty, not slightly more dark feminine also, not soft, gentle, cute. This is seductive. Okay, focus. People are obsessed with you, focused on you. Release. You could be someone who keeps it moving. That's why people could feel a fear of rejection. People could feel a fear of losing out on you or you walking away or something like that. You have a lot of options. So pile number 4, your beauty is coming through with this fiery passion that you carry, your personality, and also your body quite a bit. We have Libra moon here. Just to finish the reading off, I pulled a couple of cards just to give advice. So you got Libra moon. We have Mars in Pisces. So Pisces energy with the mermaid 12th house energy, and Mars keeps coming up. So you can read these cards, pause and read. They could be advice for you. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It was slightly different than my usual pace. I try to do it differently. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your feedback in the comments. If you want to support my work, you can watch the ads on the videos. You can watch the videos for longer. You want to book a personal with me, all the links will be down in the description. And just yesterday I posted the February prediction. So join the membership, watch that if you're interested. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Thank you for watching.